So this is the music in the background where they try to send you some messages and stuff. That's the money that they're talking about. Something about cabinets? No, you ain't getting that from me. So like I said, when I was in the military from 2003 to 2021, especially if I babysitted a certain race, watched them on guard duty from suicide watch, mentor them, do all these things, and I don't owe them nothing. What happens is, then you'll have stories like when you go downrange to like Iraq, right? When you go to Iraq, you have like threesomes, right? What race is it? The ones begging for money. So it's crazy. So what happens is that in regards to civil rights compensation, they delay these retaliations so that way people can get bigger portions at the end who had nothing to do with being retaliated, but it's in regards to they want a large portion of it for helping you. Really, you think about it, right? If I'm in the military from 2001 to 2021 and I didn't use quid pro quo, sexual favors, and all these type of things, and I got my paycheck once a month, what's the difference? Wouldn't it be different or similar if cops, when they pull people over for things, if they did quid pro quos and they ain't got their paychecks? So these are the things that I see, especially if I'm an E5, right, in 2007, and I'm working in an E7 position as a brigade S1 NCOIC, in charge of promotions, promotion points, flags, waivers. So it's crazy that all those things they never use anybody or use them uh, by taking advantage of them in exchange for those things. So that's what I see in regards to these type of hate crime retaliations. If hate crime retaliation occurs and people delay it, so then that way, once the resolution occurs and they get a larger portion, isn't it a violation of federal oaths, right? And isn't that unconstitutional? That's it's crazy. Why? Because now that's discrimination. That's federal bribery. That's all these type of things. So that's why you really can't point the fingers and blame. Why? Because I don't really don't think folks are that stupid to do those type of things. Why? Because then you think about, like I said, police officers and medical personnel. That's like a nurse. If a nurse works in a nursing home and they say, "Hey, Mister Frank, if you want to successfully live longer, give me some of your pension and that money you have before you die, and then I'll make sure that, but the nurse will make sure that your money, or not your money, but your medication is properly given to them morning, lunch, and dinner. Why? Because if you mix medication, they have adverse side reactions, right? Causes different issues. So that's what I mean. Would it be legitimate if nurses did that who work in nursing homes? Would it be legitimate if police officers who pull people over for speeding tickets or assault, all these type of things, say, "Hey, I did this for you, and I saved your life or something, so I need a bonus." That's like firefighters. If firefighters put out fire in people's homes and houses, are they authorized to get some of their what would you call their money once they get a refund for their burnt house or their cars that got burnt up. None of those things. So it's not legitimate. So that's why you can't believe morons that they want that, because if their relatives have been here since 1776 and they still have not amounted to nothing except low living status while not being oppressed, retaliated, discriminated, or hate crimed against, uh, that's a that's a message to those folks, right from the U.S. government. 1776. It's been a long time for families to evolve. If your families over those times haven't amounted nothing, it's crazy. That's why they would want a refund so much. But then you look at it, immigrants, right? Immigrants, they'll come to these countries and they'll work hard, and they'll one immigrant can accomplish about two or three generations of lowlifes that's been here since 1776 that have not progressed. And if they do that at that rate of speed over and over and over and over, you know, it's crazy. So in the background, you hear these curse words from these folks. It's unnecessary, man. Like 12, 13 years old for all that. You can't be thug lifing, riding in your mama's minivan, going to church on Sundays, and then after school play thug life music. You know, it's not right. I mean, that's a